working hard. And that is the Jamaica way. We're blessed to be in Canada, to be able to realize our dreams by working hard. And basically, in closing, I would just basically like to say that Jamaicans, we're very passionate, we're hardworking, and we're loving people. And thank you very much.
Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of trivia. Oh, yeah. As we are getting ready, we're just have a few more minutes hanging on with us there. We're going to come up with our vote of thanks, and we're going to get the DJ to do our nation, hits of the nation. But before I do that, I'm a person, I love to give people a little bit of history. A little bit of history, because that just makes it even more fun, and then you get to remember some things about Jamaica. Because when I asked you guys some things about Jamaica, you didn't know. So I'm going to ask you the first thing, and I'm going to see if you know. Does anybody know the first black lawyer that was here in Canada? And you know he was a Jamaican. Did you look that up just now? Google, no Google, internet down now. That I should, you know what? I should have, right, that's my fault. I have to be clearer. What gift? I didn't say there was a gift. Perseverance, determination will get you no gift. But I wanted you guys and everyone to understand that Jamaicans were coming into Canada from the 1900s, when immigration was letting in a lot of West Indians, and they let in a lot of Jamaicans. And through that, we are still here, making our way and making our path. So when you think about Jamaica now, you're going to think about the lawyers, the doctors, the farm workers, that are here to make a path and a way for the next generation. So we are people that are determined and that are loved and are making a way where there seems to be no way. I'm going to call up Dr. Annette Walker to give a vote of thanks. And as you can, I could have sworn I saw cake. Was there not a, oh, because I saw the cake. And we have the cake cutting ceremony. And as we do that, I'm going to ask DJ Max at the end to play the nation's hits. And we ask you to are invited to have some jerk chicken and enjoy yourselves, because you know what? There's a little bit of an island here today, and that's the island of Jamaica. I'm going to say it again. The island of Jamaica. Because we are reigniting I think we have to do this after they get some food in their stomach, right? We try it again. Okay, Dr. Annette Walker. The lovely Dr. Annette Walker.
All right, what can I say? Today has been quite the event. I'm so happy to see everyone. Give yourselves a tap on the shoulder for being here. And I just want to recognize as well that one of our sponsors made that scrumptious cake that we're all going to be indulging in a few minutes. So please don't leave as yet. All right, as all our distinguished guests have loudly echoed today, the celebration of Jamaica's 60th Diamond Jubilee in London, Ontario, is a momentous occasion that we will certainly remember. Please indulge me for the next few minutes to highlight and thank everyone who made this inaugural event, the first of its kind in London, Ontario, a great success. Don't you agree, everyone? So first, we'd like to extend our gratitude to Mr. Lincoln Downer from St. Mary, Jamaica, Consul General of Jamaica at Toronto, for having extended greetings on behalf, I'll say, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. Our deepest appreciation to the Mayor of London, Mayor Mayor Eldholder for not only welcoming our plans to make today's flag-raising ceremony a reality, but also sharing in this occasion at the Wien Community Center. We'd also like to acknowledge our distinguished guest for bringing greetings, Dr. Jackie Sheffer-Taylor. I hope I'm pronouncing your name. She's the president and CEO of London Health Sciences Center, as well as Mr. Derek Gooden, the CEO of Kapoor Renovations. I must say, Mr. Gooden, that we certainly appreciate you for being one of our major sponsors for this event. Our connection to your organization was by no means coincidental. You know the whole history. And as such, although he's not here, we'd like to really extend thanks to Mr. Raul Blackman from Modern Living London for connecting us with you. We also like to extend heartfelt thanks to the following sponsors: the Canadian Black Chamber of Commerce. And you see that Jamaican jerk chicken you're about to eat with a little bit of ackee and sawfish, some festival. I tell you the menu, you know. Festival, vegetable, and rolls. None other than Dem Stush. You listen to that? Dem Stush. Jamaican restaurant for preparing that tasty meal. I'm certain that you're all going to be enjoying that. Again, Jody Bakes. We have to recognize her for this very, very much Jamaican-inspired cake. Grace Foods. And I'm going to ask persons as well that you don't leave without taking one of our little gifts, right, Omar? Jerk sauce from Walker's Wood? Right. We'd also like to thank the Jamaican Tourist Board, Kelaba. And I'm going to mention Walker's Wood again, Caribbean Foods, because we're going to eat jerk chicken. So we have to big them up. Evo, EVO, Up Like 7 Barbershop. Irie Market, we have to big them up again. And all the way from Toronto, we have Jamaican connections there. Danforth Market. Listen to that. So not only, we didn't have only businesses here in London, but all the way in Toronto. Isn't that amazing? And why not give our special thanks to DJ Max? He'll be leading us out later for the music. We value your kind support this afternoon, and we certainly look forward to establishing long partnerships with you in years to come. Let us also recognize those who participated in this afternoon's proceedings. Mr. Bimar Smith, and for those who didn't know, that's Omar and Bridget's son. Mr. Ezra Lotry, Miss Brittany Bolton, and Mr. Delano Nelson. Of course, without the hard work of our planning committee, this event would not have been realized. Thank you. I want to say a big thank you to Professor Omar Smith. I remember that call vividly. I was walking and he called me and he said, we have an idea, we need to make this thing. I don't want to use the word, but you know what I mean. So he essentially conceptualized this first celebration of Jamaica's independence here in London, Ontario. And this is a major, as our new family said, Mayor Ed Older, yeah, this is something great, absolutely. So special thanks to members of the planning committee, Mrs. Alexia Shepherd. You may not have seen her here, but she's certainly here. She's our events planner. Mr. Jerome Shepherd, Mr. Aldine Ellis, and of course myself. Why not? Our marketing and communications team, Pastor Sandy Thomas, my love, for your role in securing this evening's venue and emceeing our program. Of course, Mrs. Bridget Hillsmith and Alexia. Look at the decor, everyone. Come on now, give them a clap. The vibrant background that we have here today, she toiled, you know what they say? Well, I don't want to say it wrong. But you know, we have this phrase that in Jamaica, that while persons are sleeping, persons are toiling upward through the night, right? And that was Bridget, toiling upward through the night to get all this done. So finally, I want to thank our guests from all walks of life, I would say in Jamaica, here in London, for coming out this afternoon to celebrate our history and culture. Fellow Jamaicans and guests, your presence and engagement in this 60th year of independence have contributed to the overall success of this program. It is also a testament and reminder of Jamaica's motto. You know the motto? Say it again. Out of many, one people. Absolutely. So, I know. So, as we continue to make our mark individually and collectively, let us remember that we little, but we talawa. So, that's a Creole. And for those who perhaps don't understand, this means that although we are from a small country, Jamaica, we are strong and resilient people. Through our efforts, let us continue to reflect on and share our culture to not only reignite our nation, but to contribute to the growth and development of our community. Thank you. So, now we're going to do the cutting of the cake. Well, I'm just telling you. I turn it back over to the MC who will do that. Oh, okay, ma'am.
You see, you leave, if you leave the door open, people will come in. I really just wanted to say a couple of things before we do the cake cutting. I'm going to ask my good friend here, Chief Deputy Stu, if you can just stand for a minute, please. And we have done some work together, and I do sit on the anti-racism, anti-hate panel for the police. And he's instrumental of always listening and making sure that we can do things to make the city better. And if I invite him somewhere, he comes. And so I thank you, but I know you wanted jerk chicken. But I right? He thought it not for me. He came for the jerk chicken. But I honor you and I thank you so much, and I thank you for the friendship. I appreciate you. And so, without further, oh, you want to cut the cake? Am I stopping you there? Okay, without further ado, you want to be singing a song or something? What are we doing? Do we want to put on the national anthem? Yeah, let's put on the national anthem. Can I tell a story why he puts on the national anthem? Okay, some of them heard it earlier today. And so, when I was growing up, Land of my birth. So my mom and, I don't know you guys, my mom and my aunts, they used to speak gypsy. Poki, liki, poko, 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 puki, paki. When all of us kids were around, right? I'm born here. So we're there, and they don't want us to know what they're talking about. They say, niki, poki, liki, poki. Then the next one says the same thing, and we're looking at each other. Then how they would start is they would say, Jamaica, Jamaica. And then I go to school and I hear, oh, Canada. I said, wait, what come they have such a national anthem like that? So in my head in grade 3, though we're standing up saying, oh, Canada, and they're saying, oh, Canada, in my head I'm like, oh, Canada. I'm changing it, right? So I just wanted to share that while you guys are getting that ready. From DJ Max